So, as we all know, Rue is the main character of Euphoria, right? Actually, if you first heard of Euphoria during season 2, who did you think was the main character? Did you think it was Rue? Because I didn't. All the plot points people were gushing over seemingly had nothing to do with her, or had her play a very minor part, which is crazy for your main character, right? As an outside observer, I just assumed Euphoria was an ensemble series without any main lead, which is not true, or at least it wasn't true in season 1. In season 1, Rue was the main character. Sure, we occasionally followed the lives of her friends, but the main plot for that season was Rue's ongoing drug problem, and to a lesser extent her relationship with Jules. This season, what is Rue's main plot? Her ongoing drug problem and her relationship with Jules, but with considerably less time devoted to it, and executed way worse. So in season 1, our final note was seeing Rue relapse after deciding not to run away with Jules, with the two getting into a romantic relationship that ends in heartbreak. This climaxes into the All For Us scene, which is the best scene in the entire series, like that's just the facts.
Just the facts.
When the church choir joined in and the marching band, like chef's kiss. Like Taylor, we all declared that Lebanon should have been a bigger artist. The problem in season 2 is that Rue doesn't develop in any way from season 1. If anything, she regresses. Now instead of getting her supply from Fez, she has the brilliant idea to become a dealer and get a giant suitcase-sized stash from a much more sinister dealer, who said if they screw her over that they will kidnap Rue and sell her off.
Rue, if you screw me, I'll have you kidnapped and sold to some real sick people. I always find a way to make my money back.
Like, Rue was never the smartest character, but even this feels like a huge leap in logic for her. She doesn't even try to sell it off before Jules and her mom flushes it down the toilet. Of course, Rue reacts poorly in this moment because she now owes a dealer a suitcase worth of drugs. So we find her robbing a house, then she goes back to the dealer's apartment to pay her off. Again, Rue is not thinking clearly this season. And I guess she's like high the entire time, but she's almost always high, and yet I do not believe she would have done this last season. In the dealer's apartment, she gets more morphine, then bounces, and that's basically the extent of what Rue did this season. After episode 5, she really becomes a side character who just observes what everyone else has going on. Apparently, she stayed sober during it. Wish we could have seen more of that rather than her telling us right at the end of the season saying, oh yeah, I actually did get sober.
I stayed clean through the rest of the school year.
The only thing worth noting is the love triangle. No, not that one, the Rue, Jules, and Elliot love triangle. Now, if you watched only season 1 or heard about season 2, you may be wondering who's Elliot. And that's a great question. Who is Elliot?
Who's Jules?
Jules.